For watching. So today I'm working more on my stock market project. I'll go over what I've done so far and what I'm working on today. Let me see how concise I can make this. I made these slides with the idea of going over it on the intro for every stream, so let me know if you think this is interesting or boring, and I should leave it out. But for now I'm going over it. So here's what I have so far. I got data. I started out with data from NASDAQ. I don't want to have to go through and download a new CSV for every day. So I got data from the secondary source, DoltHub. You can find it in the description. And this is from a guy who has a SQL database on DoltHub, and you could get the SQL database onto your own machine and then run this code. Yeah, it's a good database. Then I did a basic analysis with this data. So here I am looking at fundamental data and then comparing different pharma stocks to the average with the idea you could do this with any sector. This is really a qualitative analysis. And so I built a model, defined a universe of stocks to train on, so cutting out noise, and then built a model to predict returns. It's 51.5% directionally accurate, which is just okay. I then added a portfolio strategy to the model, and I found that if I'm picking the top 500 by volatility and weighting them with a sigmoid curve, S-curve, I'm underperforming the S&P 500, but if I reduce the number of stocks that I pick, like for instance here I'm picking the 100 lowest volatility stocks instead of 500, now I'm basically matching the S&P. And then 20 I'm beating the S&P, and 1 I'm beating the S&P even better. So the next step was to look at the Sharpe ratio. You want a Sharpe ratio above 1 if it's going to be usable, and ideally you would like it well above 1. And so the only strategy that returns above 1 is if I'm only doing one return. X-axis here is number of picks. I mean, from 1 to 50. So one pick has a good enough Sharpe ratio, but everything else isn't good enough. And then I refined it to see if I could make the Sharpe ratio higher by thresholding, and I could. I got a really high Sharpe ratio for a threshold of 0.54, which is the purple line here. It's underperforming the other two thresholds, but that's probably because this is a bull market. This is over 2024 and 2025. So it's all bull market except for the tariff crash, which was pretty short. But I thought it was a good time period because the tariff crash kind of makes it not a perfect, it's not going up the whole time at least. So this was an okay analysis, but really the strategy, since it's only picking one stock, isn't that robust, and I need something better. And the core of that is I need a better returns model. And so that led me to deciding I need to do a code restructure. So currently I have multiple scripts to get the stock universe, multiple scripts to get model training, and also multiple scripts to get portfolio strategies. Let me move that so you can see it, which leads to dozens of files. And so now I'm making a new method. Everything is going to be housed in two classes. First is two files, clean analysis .py, and second is features.py. So I already have clean data from the stuff I've already done, which I went over in the last slide. And then I defined a bunch of filter classes for different filters I'd want to do for the stock universe to cut out noise. And then I feed those into the stock universe class. I've created this class. Then the universe class is gonna be the input to the returns model to train it. And then there's also going to be feature and target classes that are going to be fed into the returns model. The idea is to make the returns model as simple and flexible as possible. I want to be able to pass any universe of stocks to it, and also pass any features and targets that I could possibly want to get. And once I have that, then that's going to be implemented into a portfolio model, which will make picks. And so this is what I'm focusing on today. really the feature and target classes. And really I have 51.5% directional accuracy. I want to get at least above 53% directional accuracy before I go into building the portfolio model. And so here's a list of all the features that I want to get, features and targets. And the ones highlighted in green are the ones that I've implemented, and the unhighlighted ones are things that I still have to implement. And so I made this timeline for myself by February 11th, which is just 2 days, because today's the 9th. My computer says the 10th, but I'm on East Coast time. The computer's on East Coast time. I'm on the West Coast in California. And so I'm probably going to fall behind on this first item. And here's the schedule for getting this done by February 11th. So I wanted to finish the model class by end of day February 6th, which is now 3 days ago. So I'm behind, but that's okay. I'm probably going to have to revise my timeline. Yeah, so like I said, the green has been implemented. What did I do here? Oh, okay, so here I got some of the features and targets working. And here I have more of the features and targets working. So what I'm going to be doing today is adding more targets and features to that class. Let me pull up the code. Oh, it's down here. Yeah, so here's the code. And this is the features. So there's all these files. You can see it's a huge mess of files. Once I have everything cleaned up, all I'm going to need is this analysis class, this dolt reader class to read the data and clean it, this features class for features that go into the model, or sorry, I'm just saying class, I mean script, which contains a bunch of classes for features and targets. Don't need any of those. So all these model files will go into clean analysis. So I'm gonna have this, and then tests, clean tests, and tests. And so the actual code will be what? Clean analysis, dolt reader, features. I think that's it. So 4 files. Yeah. And everything else will get deleted. I'll make another repository. Oh yeah, I made a Discord at the suggestion of some people. I don't know if I should show it here because you can see my other Discord stuff. But go ahead and I don't know what you call it. Join it. Yeah. So let me put a link, comment into the chat saying thanks for watching and please subscribe. And time to get down to business. So let's get out of things I don't need. This is the repository. I haven't uploaded everything, but that's because the code base got to be a huge mess. But you can go download this here and get the code that I'm working on. Okay. So today what I really want to do is implement more features. So let me pull up some features that I want to look at. What was I working on? Oh, so I want these normalized Bollinger Bands. Did I do that? Oh yeah, I did that here. So Bollinger Bands are done now. I made this, there's this library TAlib written in C, which is really kind of the standard. So one cool thing I did was there's a lot of TAlibs variables that look like, or functions that kind of follow the same structure. So I made this general class for them. And then anything that follows this structure can be implemented just using this class. So there's simple moving average, exponential moving average, uses those classes. That's it, I guess. I don't know. There's other things too, but I have to figure it out. So I'm going to go through and try to find some things that'll be easy to implement. So let's do class average true range ratio, gap size, slope. That should be easy. Binary direction, up, down. So what? Just that the stock moved up or down. Okay, these will be easy to implement. Month, day, day of week, quarter. So we can add a class calendar for calendar features. That is oh yeah, I also made this base class here, variable. And so they kind of follow this structure. And so this makes it so that I just need to write what? Initialization, get detailed name. No, I don't even need to write get detailed name. I just need initialization. Yeah. So calendar. We're gonna do this. Calendar type is default to month. And then the name we want to give it is whatever the calendar type we pass in is. Underscore. Month, day, day of week, quarter, end. Get is self df num days. And do we need to group it? No, we don't need to group it. We only care about the date. So if pass. Let me read it. The data. Let me just paste this stuff, I guess. And I want to see how can I look at this. let's make the dates pd.datetimes. Where are my headphones? Oh, in the other room. I gotta go grab my headphones really quick. I don't know where I put my headphones. Oh, they're right here. Okay. Now let's look up, where's the internet here? Here we go. Now pandas, what is that object again? Timestamp. Oh, easy. So, oh, features. I'll just add another attribute. So we want month, day, day of week, lowercase o, month, day, day of week, quarter, and okay. Then we could just say if calendar, oh. raise exception. Okay, let me put my earphones in. I'm offline. Wi-Fi on. Why is everything going so slow? So I think these should be easy to implement. So self.calendar type is that. If self.calendar type is equal to month, okay, so the problem now here is talib timevar. That's gonna be messed up, I think. Test talib feature. I think it's gonna save twice. Yeah, so let me do that test talib feature. test talib feature. Feature is talib var time period. Oh, so it is adding it twice, but that doesn't matter. But in B bands, it might just add it twice again. Okay, so Bollinger Bands are kind of their own thing. Okay, so test B bands and test B bands normalized. What is this? Oh. Alright, so let's see if it's doing things correctly. Alright, back to features. Calendar feature. Alright, so what's this? B bands 20, so it's going back 20 days to get the Bollingers. 1 day delayed feature upper. 1 day delayed feature lower. But what about the middle feature? Oh, well, that's on log return data. Isn't the middle feature in the middle band in the Bollinger Bands is just a, I think it's a simple moving average. Okay, so that should be fine. So if calendar type is month, result equals. So could we do that on a whole data frame? Alright, pandas, data frame, apply, function to column. df of age dot apply. So df dot date dot apply apply. Wait, what is it again? Oh, so I need to define a function. All right, so df dot date dot apply get month. I hope this doesn't take forever. It might, oh, there we go. All right, so result equals 1. So let's say define a function, get calendar of date. And then we can say if self.calendar type is equal to month, return date dot month. Then if self.calendar type is equal to year, oh no, we don't care about year, we care about day, then return date dot day. Otherwise, if we're getting day of week, not what I said, day of week. Oh, day of week 0. Monday. So Monday's 0. df.date of 3. So what, this should be Wednesday. Dot day of week. Oh, df.date of 111. All right, day of week. Does it make a difference? I don't think so. We just need some integer. All right, so if we're getting day of week, we return date dot day of week. So how big is this thing we're getting? How big is the data frame? All OHLCV. data slash all OHLCV. So how big is this? 746 millibytes. Yeah, so we can't add all the features and then save it. But I'm going to have to do that at some point. And instead of saving a bunch of different ones, yeah, I don't know. I'll worry about that later. So day of week. I'll leave out quarter end for now because I'm gonna need to get the fundamental data to do that. Okay, so now we've defined get calendar. If no, then we could just say result is equal to df dot date dot apply and we're applying get calendar. Yeah. I mean, this is simple. I don't really need to test it. Okay, let me go back to the PowerPoint. And now I've added in these guys. Quarter end is going to be hard to get. I might not. Yeah, I need to figure out. There's so much to figure out to get that. So how'd I multi-class regime? That could be input, bearable, chop, binary threshold. Yeah, that could be lagging. Binary direction, isn't that redundant? Relative volume, volume trend, dollar volume, VWAP distance. So how do I normalize volume? And what is relative volume? Let's go back to the list of the features. What is it? Did the list of features go away? Okay, so talib function list. And then let's run that script again, which shows us all the functions that include the calendar or time period variable. Momentum we want. But momentum we want to get on price. Right? It's like it doesn't make sense to get it on the log returns. Okay, so TA live var time period. Oh, so we don't want to get the total cumulative sum. Dot rolling dot sum. So we want to say rolling sum. Rolling sum names. Yes, it's just that. So momentum is in rolling sum names if self dot name not in rolling sum names. And I'll say target So it's log cumulative log return. Make it an F string. Cumulative log return underscore cumulative. Oh my gosh, I'm having trouble thinking. My brain isn't working well. How many days? And then you want to go back. Num days. If self.name not enrolling some names. Else, if it's enrolling some names. Else, just make it log return. Then we could say if target key not in df.keys, then if target key otherwise df of target key. So then we want to get the cumulative log return. So it should be we need log return anyway. Dot rolling np.abs num days dot sum. I get rid of this thing. So that seems fine. And the whole point of this was I wanted to do new momentum. So, okay. If it works, write a test to put into cleantest.py, which tests momentum. Features. Features and clean tests, and then we also have to add in clean analysis. No, it'll be fine. Okay, so if this works, we'll have momentum. What else do we want? Slope, I think we could get. RSI, do we have? QRS. RSI we have. Let's see, did it reply? Oh, it should be here. No. When train on log equals true. Oh. Oh, did I not save that? No, it will do that if num days. Oh, num days. So it should use time period instead of num days. No. Oh yeah, that is. Just the log of the close? If I do it on the log of the close, yeah, that's not going to be normalized. The value won't be normalized over all stocks. Why is it thinking so long over that? You didn't... Converts dollars to percentage terms. No, it doesn't. It'll just be the log of the dollars. Oh, but it's getting the difference of the logs. I don't get that. If you have log base 10 of 100, it's 10. And then if you have log base 10 of, oh, yeah, I guess that does work. But then can't I get it on the cumulative returns? Target key. We just need log price. So then we could say if target key is equal to, it was never equal to close. Is equal to np.log. Calculate and shift. So momentum, good. So we're getting them functions. So then we could just say results equals dot transform. So what's the difference between pandas transform versus apply? I think apply would work. So we could just say df dot. So that's applying it. Hey, Sir Night Night. How are you? Yerp. I'm back to adding features. I thought this wouldn't take long, but look where I am. The green's done. Not highlighted green is yet to do. So this is taking a while, but it's okay. I just got to keep doing it every day. So what is the result? The data frame? No, result should just be a series, I think. Yeah, it's just a series. So then we could just say result is equal to df dot yeah, I know. But once it's done, it'll be done, and I won't have to worry about it. I can just try different things. Oh. Oh, hey, I made a Discord server. You should go join it. It's in the description. That was my goal for 3 days straight, and I finally did it. Okay, so momentum's in there. Slope, I think I could get ATR. Surely must be in here. Yeah, that's in there. So I made a general class to implement these. So I'm hoping most of the stuff I want to do will be in TAlib, in which case it'll be easy. Oh. Uh. Um. So either way, I just want to do that. So target key is that train on log. Defaults to true. Okay, so it's way too big of a test. Oh, how's that work? Well, I can't talk now. Oh, at some future date? Yeah, thanks. That would be great. I'd love advice. I'll send you a message on Discord then. If test momentum is equal to true, do that crap. Anyway, thanks for joining. That was a good idea. What is that? Unindent, not expected. I have no idea why that is an error. Print. Oh, this. That should, yeah, that fixed everything. Oh, damn, don't want to do that. I want to do clean tests. Okay, it says it worked. That's good enough for me. So where's momentum? Oh, now we have that. All right, RSI. I think that was the one I was just looking at. Relative strength index. What was that noise? All right, so now do I need to test it? What should RS? So if RSI needs to train on log returns, I'm good. Okay, I'm gonna go get a Dr. Pepper real quick. Hey, buddy. All right, so RSI, what do I want to try and get it on? Damn. So I don't really say to do anything if log, train on log, train on log. If train on log is true, get the log returns. Oh, use log price. CMO APO MACD. CMO. Okay. Oh, so there's oscillators. RSI, MACD, stochastic oscillator. Okay, so RSI should be in here. MACD should be in here. All right. ADX. All right, so we've got RSI. We've got MACD. Relative strength. Oh, in the sector. Okay. There's something else I saw that would be easy. Oh, ATR. Said at some point add ATR. Oh. Current high. Oh yeah, so ATR and ADX are gonna have to be their own thing. What? What's up, buddy? Let's see if we could add stochastic oscillator. Okay, those need their own classes. All right, so back to the list. What's CMO? Beta. Damn. So this requires me to keep adding new classes. Reassess whether it is efficient to use my current strategy. I care about efficiency in the final calculation and readability of the code. What is it, buddy? I want the model class to be as flexible as possible and take any possible features or targets that I may want to use in the future. And let's add clean analysis and features. Holy crap. That is a lot. This is complicated stuff. Okay, I'm gonna leave this for tomorrow. My brain's working too slow to really do this, but I might have to restructure this again and clean everything up because this features class is getting really big. And it's inefficient. And Buddy wants to go for a walk. Okay, Buddy. Okay. So that's it for tonight. Subscribe if you thought this was interesting. Go to the GitHub. You can get the code. Join the Discord. Yeah, that's it. Adios. Thanks for watching. Okay, Buddy. We'll go out soon. And it's inefficient. And Buddy wants to go for a walk. Okay, Buddy. It's you. Okay. So that's it for tonight. Subscribe if you thought this was interesting.